everybody, I'm back and I'm bringing you guys today a video that is a tutorial slash review on Sai Cosmetics. And let me show you a brand, Sai Cosmetics. Oh, today I look like a mess because I recorded this video yesterday and my camera decided to just have glitches. It like overheated. It was scary, guys. It wasn't fun. And yeah, and I made tea. I went to visit North Carolina. Yes. So if you live in North Carolina, I was there. I need to make a disclaimer. I was sent these products, 3 of them by Sai Cosmetics, to give my full authorized opinion, if that makes any sense. Authorized, like I'm some big person, but these are my true feelings, my true opinions about how I feel about these products. I wasn't paid at all. I just was sent these products for free. Got it? Yeah, okay. Let's get straight into this video. I only have a few minutes to get this ready. I gotta go places, I gotta do things, so yeah, let's get into it. The Sai Cosmetic contour palette has 3 cream and the bottom 3 are all powder. I tried them because, like I said, it was supposed to be a first impression review that I recorded yesterday, but that was a fail. So I basically have tried all them already. This is your standard translucent powder, a nice baking powder I like to call it, but it's like your banana powder or they call it lemon. There's cocoa, that's your contour color. I like to use this color right here as a color corrector, and I use it right under here today actually, but I usually don't do it on an everyday basis. I just did it for the sake of this video. Usually I don't do color correction on my face if I'm going out every day. It's like my day-to-day makeup. I don't need it. I will be using this today and we will be testing this out too, which I already have, but you guys get to see the magic. I actually haven't done makeup recently, for months actually, with any cream and powder duo in a while. I just end up just putting powder and I'm done, kind of. Just because, one, I don't have the patience to anymore, but I did it yesterday and I was so in love with my makeup. I was like, wow, I really need to start doing this more often. But I do want to mention that all these come out, so you can always restock whenever you need to, which I think is a really cool design that she incorporated. I'm just going to use a Real Techniques brush. Oh, it's called the Pointed Foundation Brush, and I'm just going to dip that into this tone right here. As you can see, I already have, because I filmed this yesterday. Oh, and I need to push my hair away. And this shirt is always on my nerves, but there's only so much I can do. So I'm going to go to my cheekbones. And if you hear a fan, guys, that is my laptop fan, because my laptop is what's connected to my camera, which allows me to see you guys. So I should change that very soon where you guys don't hear that. I'm sorry for the inconvenience. I will upgrade my stuff so that doesn't happen again. Probably is really annoying. The hairline to me is always the tricky part, because like I don't want it to look so fake, you know. And I'm gonna do I need any more? Sorry guys, I like to contour my face a lot. I like a lot. Wow. When I have clients that I do makeup for, I think I'm known for the fact that I just contour them up to the max, like put a lot. Now I'm going to take my Morphe MB36 and I'm just going to buff this all out. And you're about to see, I'm not going in any particular order, to be honest. I'm just going in the order that I feel, to be honest. I really don't have a set in stone. So as I could tell, it's like I love that it blends out very nicely, very smoothly, because it is creamy. Sai Cosmetics claims to be vegan and cruelty-free, and I love anything. If you guys have watched my channel for a while, you guys know I've done makeup reviews and tutorials on other companies that are also vegan, kosher, and cruelty-free, because I truly am a believer that makeup should be healthy for the skin. Really, it should be. So when I did research on this product, I did find out that all the ingredients are truly made out of minerals from the earth. And these minerals are good for your skin. I did all that. I was like, I need to look. I literally typed in like makeup that's good for your skin, you know what I mean? This list of all these minerals came in and their names, and a lot of the stuff that's on this product in the back is what matched on that list. So, and then I read in depth of why that mineral is good for you and what it does, and a lot of it is, like I said, mostly all of this is true to being vegan and it's good for your skin. My favorite part about this is that it has mica powder, which is actually very good for your skin and is a mineral, and vitamin A, C, and E. And I can feel the vitamins, like either if they're, you know, drops or whatever the case may be in this product, because the creaminess it has and the textures it has, it definitely feels like they're using minerals. Alright, we're going to conceal the bottom of my eye now, and I'm going to take this color right here. Yeah, it's like very creamy, and my Anastasia kit is lost its creaminess. It was creamy for probably the first couple weeks, and then it just lost it. And I don't like that at all. And I'm going to apply this down the bridge of my nose. Right here. Cupid's bow and chin. Alright. I like to use my beauty blender for this. I've already used it today for my foundation, but it was clean. See? You can see where I really use my beauty blender. And if you have the same problem with me, whatever, same thing, about your concealer really creasing into your lines, this is the step that you really need to focus on, which is like really blending out the concealer under your eyes or your foundation. You want to make sure you really get rid of those lines. Sometimes I feel like I can't even like look down when I do this process, because after I do it, even if I look down, I feel like the creases just reappear. Okay, I think I've blended out those creases underneath, and we are quickly gonna bake. I'm gonna take a smaller beauty blender. See, I feel like they're coming back. Can't look up, I mean. Taking a small beauty blender, I'm gonna go into this lemon shade. And I'm just gonna really pack this on. And I will mention something that maybe may come as a shock if you do purchase this, and may make you question, but in reverse is actually, I think, a really smart and good thing, because I like it personally. I don't know if you guys do, but I do. So I'm going to go in and just take some of cocoa right now, and you'll see it looks darker than it is, but it's going to come off pretty sheer, which in my case I love because it's so buildable. Truly, I really do love this duo, like how it looks with the cream and how it looks with, I got hair. I don't like face hair, but because I am Indian, we're blessed with gray hair, but it ends up being dark. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys what brushes I'm using, sorry. I was using this one for contouring. This is the M529. I'm using mostly all Morphe brushes now that you'll see, and I'm using the M530 right now. I'm just going to go back into that shade. I'm still taking that, and I'm just going to contour the rest under the chin. Did I forget to blend this part out? I think I did. There. That's all. Forehead. Just contour my nose, going back, just continuing to take this. This is why I love this too. Because it's not so intense, I can actually go in and know that I can blend easily. Because with those other palettes that I tend to use, they're so highly pigmented that I have to be so careful when applying them that it just either gets too dark and then it looks disgusting and I'm like over here scrubbing away, trying to blend away, where here I don't have to worry about that at all. I take my Morphe 509 and I'm just gonna blend the bottom away. And I like to kind of tap rather than stroke, just so it really gets into those crease lines and it stays. I love how awakening it is, this shade. So something really important about this brand that I didn't tell you, which I am about to, is that brand is geared towards mainly ethnic skin tones, as myself, who I have yellow undertone. Anybody who has yellow, who has red undertones, this will really be great for you because it, like I said, I think they designed it because when it's sheer, it's easy to build. And being with undertones that are yellow or red, even red's even harder. I've done enough of the blending and I'm awake now. Yeah, I think so. I'm gonna take my MAC blush because I think I needed a little pink in my life. This is called Dolly Mix. Ooh, Dolly Mix. And I'm just gonna go at the temples of my cheek. Are these the temple of your cheeks? Or is this the temple of your cheeks? Your bone? Your cheekbone? Yeah, because I watched tutorials myself and I watched that a lot of the beauty gurus out there and the makeup artists for celebrities, they talk about how when you do blush, ideally it's actually supposed to be on your cheekbone rather than the temples. Yeah, okay, then not your temples. They should be on the cheekbone rather than temples. It also depends on your bone structure and your skin tone. I mean, some people look great, like I've seen. I think, what's her face? Sarah Jessica Parker. She looks amazing. And when I used to watch Sex and the City, that's when I noticed her temples were always pink and I loved it. And I was like, dude, I want to do that. And when I did it, it didn't look good on me. So I've learned to always stay at the temples. I mean, the cheekbones of my face. I have dry skin, so this step I usually always skip. I never have to set my face. I actually have to use oilier foundation just so that my skin can stay hydrated, especially now that it's winter and fall, coming into winter. Same thing. I'm going to finish my makeup and I'll be back to apply. One of my favorite colors right now that I'm obsessed with is Alia by Sai Cosmetics. So I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back looking a lot different. I glammed up. I love highlighter. If you know me by now, highlighter is like my best friend. Look at that. Yes. Love it. Well, now I'm going to put on my favorite currently, Alia. And you can say it however you want. I know a lot of people say Alia. I say Alia. I like to give it a little twist. But she also has the shade Kajal and some other shades as well if you go on their Instagram, which all the links I'll put below in the website. Because, you know why I'm going to do that? Because everybody, all of my viewers, if you are interested in buying one of these products, you can get 25% off with my discount code, Xoreetuox25. She usually only gives 20, but she's very sweet and she said for you and your viewers out there, I will give you guys 25% off. So I do like the doe foot applicator is long and it covers fast. Oh, but before I do this is a trick I'm sure you guys have watched on Instagram, but I like to take rosehip oil and I just get like a little bit on my finger and I like to just buff it in my lips. So that feels good. I'm nice and I got this from Amazon, guys. It's just rosehip oil. You can get it from, I love Amazon. I'm an Amazon shopper. So we're just gonna grab this. It's so funny because people have asked me if I've got my lips done. And no, honey, I just overdraw. And by the way, there is like really not a lot of scent to this, which I love. It doesn't have any chemicals because obviously this is vegan, so I don't smell any harsh chemicals at all. It doesn't have any strong smell that's overpowering either, so that's great. So I'm gonna wait for this to dry, and I like to apply another coat, but after this dries, this could be it because it'll dry really matte, obviously, and intensify, but just being me, I like to do another coat. I'm over here like this. It's so funny. So I'm just gonna give you guys a little bit of backstory and information about why Sahi Cosmetics was created. That way you know what you're getting yourself into. So Sahi Cosmetics is targeted mainly towards ethnic skin tones. Like myself, I have yellow undertone and I have a lot of friends who have red undertone. So if you are in that category of yellow to red to even darker, you know what I mean, this line would be perfect for you because it's targeted and made for you. It was created also because the girl who created this, she had a hard time looking for makeup for herself. She's fairly fair like me, but again, like I said, we have that yellow undertone. So when we find our foundations, don't we stick to it? Like usually we know what our foundation needs, what the undertone has to be, what color will probably match us. So when we find that, we stick to it. But it's very different when we want to try out all these different products that keep getting launched and they only make 2 different palettes for it. You know, a warm tone one and a very light tone one. Like I said, I've tried Anastasia Beverly Hills palette. I have the cream one. I have the powder palette. I have both of them. And I do love them, but at the same time, they're browns and are making me look ashy because of my skin tone. And it happens to a lot of my clients as well, so I stopped using that. Even the Kat Von D one, I've tried that palette before and it's way too pigmented for me, way too dark for me. And then if I go to the shade like less, where it's geared towards the lighter tones, the cooler tones, that's too light for me. So it's like, what do I get? There's nothing in between. So I really do appreciate that she created something out there that's geared towards people like me and maybe you. This is Kajal. It's that true red, like I'm saying, and it is waterproof and smudge proof. So no matter what I do, no way. I'm like, seriously. And even if I kiss my lips, nothing. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Well, thanks for watching. I am back. Like I said, if you haven't watched my previous video, I'm back creating videos every week. I will be posting. My next video is going to be about my skincare routine and what I do. I know I've been getting a lot of questions on what my skincare is. So stay tuned and find out next week. Thanks for watching. Bye.